I thought I would do a video about this sword with some of the specs on it, because when I had posted it, the one video, people were asking different questions about it. Some people were saying it seemed really thick, so thought I'd do a video about that. The overall blade from the guard to the tip is 25.5 inches, or about 64.7 centimeters. The overall weight is around 1.6 pounds, maybe give or take a little. So that's about 725 grams in conversion. As far as the thickness, this is mostly what I wanted to focus on because of some people saying it looked pretty thick for a sword. The base right here, the base of the blade is around 7 millimeters. Once you get closer to halfway up, it tapers down to 5 millimeters, and then around here, where I colored it in here, that goes down to about 2 millimeters right in here. Right back from it is 3, and back from that is tapered down to 4 from the 5. And then in here, it goes again to 3 millimeter down to 2 millimeter, which those measurements, swords in history have varied in thickness with their different thicknesses at their distal tapers, but this is pretty average. Its point of balance is in around 7.2 inches or 19 centimeters, which you can see is at that spot, and it's kind of a bit far up for a single-handed sword from what I've seen online researching. However, the points of balances on swords varied as well based on their specific function they're made for, lengths, everything. So it also is a bit higher up because I don't have a pommel. It's just a bone handle. So there's not really too much weight behind the guard, or the guard including the handle. There's not really too much weight. The tang comes probably about only back to here as well. So it's about a hand width, at least for me. So that's all. Everything, actually, from what I've seen, it comes in relatively average for most swords historically. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Another note is to tighten the fittings up. I wedged a piece of brass in there and wedged a piece of steel and another piece of brass I had in here and glued them, epoxied them in. This was actually, I've seen a video, I think from Schola Gladiatoria on YouTube, that he said, either that or Todd's Workshop, that this was actually done historically, whether to retighten swords after they got loose from use, or sometimes the pieces didn't fit perfectly, so they just wedged in material to tighten everything up.